Well, you know, as a coach, you're always excited for the staff and for the players. A lot went into this, over 200 days before we actually got to play a football game. But it was sloppy. And going to be a good football team, you can't have 11 penalties. That's what I call bad ball. And the thing that I probably liked the most is that as we were committing fouls and doing all these things that good football teams generally don't do and win, we didn't lose our composure. Now, at times we lost our composure, but it didn't affect us. We were fortunate enough to make enough big plays to counter that. But that's not always the case when you play good football teams. That'll get you, it'll bite you. I thought the turnovers early in the game really gave us a spark. Then offensively, we sputtered at times. We made a lot of big plays offensively, but we didn't have sustainable drives. And so that's something we have to work on. There's a lot of work to be done here. I'm happy for the players and the coaches. They did a fantastic job of preparing these guys. Our punt return was very, very sloppy, and we've got to clean that up too. So there's still some work to be done, but that's football. After the first game, you kind of figure out how you played, and you look at it, and you get a win out of not playing very well, playing sloppy. You take it. So we just have to live with this. I don't get into calls. That's ball. You got a tough job to do. I don't worry about the officials. They do a pretty good job. When they call something, I just next play, I move on. You know, been in this too long to worry about them guys.
Jumped out at you about
we tackled pretty well, I thought, and that was a concern. You know, how we were going to tackle. Took the ball away, and that's what we want to do. We're going to take the ball away. We said that. We wanted to build a defense that would tackle people, knock the quarterback down, and take the ball away. We were able to do that. They didn't run the football, and that's a good thing. Team coming in here next week, put your big boy pads on, because they're going to try to run football. And so I think it's one of those things that I think we got a little confidence. Now, the key will be how do we handle success. Got a lot of young guys play football for us tonight, a lot of different positions, you know, which is good because we said that. We're going to have a young defense, 7 guys that never started on our defense. Start 2 rookie linebackers, freshmen. You know, but there's a lot of young players, and then we're going to live with them, and they're going to make some mistakes, and there's a lot of room for improvement. But I liked our grit. We tackled well, and when you take the ball away, you got a chance to win a lot of football games. You don't give it up. We're +3 in the giveaway takeaway. That's a good thing. I wish Danny and those guys could have got a shutout, to be quite honest. It would have been nice. Hard to get shutouts. But giving up 7 points, we'll live with that.
Coach, what did you see out of Eno that impressed you specifically tonight?
Nothing that I didn't see before I got here. Fantastic player, good after contact. You know, he's a contact runner. Nice balance, great vision. Can run in between the tackles and has enough burst when he gets outside to make big plays. So we have some potential on offense. You saw Nikhil, obviously. Eno ran it pretty well. We have some other receivers that didn't really get involved in it too much. We were pretty vanilla, to say the least, on offense. But we got to do a better job sustaining drives. I didn't like what I was watching a lot of times. You know, the big plays are one thing, but you play against really good football teams. You can't count on big plays. And that's part of the game, but you want to have sustained drives on offense. That's, you know, they had 77 plays. We only had 66. That needs to be flipped. We need to have 77, 80 plays. You know, our defense needs to have in the 60s.
Coach, Manny said he can't remember the last time he wasn't sacked here at Sun Devil Stadium. So how critical was that offensive line?
Very, and I think going in, we felt like that would be one of our strengths. We added some people there, and moved Cabral to center. I thought they did a really good job. They were going to be tested in the fact that this team had a nice front, had a big front, powerful front to get after the quarterback. I thought they did a nice job early of protecting man. He got hit a couple of times, made a great throw when he got hit to Nikhil on the slant, a little glance over the middle. But for the most part, they kept him upright, which is good.
After the 14-0 start, and some of what you're talking about was that happened there in the goal. How you finished the first half and then the third quarter, is that the part that maybe was the part you liked best about the game?
Yeah, yes. I don't like fouls. It bothers me. I've always been a coach that's been the least penalized football team. And, you don't turn the ball over, right? You don't do those things. It's foolishness. And so we got to clean that up. That's not always going to go your way. As I said, what helped us early in this game was the turnovers. We make a couple big plays on turnovers. We make a great TD, but then we kind of bogged down a little bit. And then the third quarter we came back to life. Thought I needed to get them going, so we went for it on 4th and 5 because we were bogging down. I said, let's go make a play. Let's get some excitement in the stadium because the fan base down at that other end, they were marvelous. They were sitting in there and they were hollering, man, let's get them something to holler about. But we won the game, and that's what you try to do. That's what it's about. And so we got one, and now we got to get ready to prepare a lot better for the next week's opponent.
You mentioned the penalties. I think 4 of them maybe were
special teams. Yeah.
So what did you attribute that to?
Well, some was illegal procedure. Just nerves and young guys. And that as a head coach, you watch all these games on television today, Saturday. I'm sitting up watching them. You watch them at night, and you just see it. You just watch it, and it. And it's not like it's not going to happen to you. It's going to happen to you. I didn't think 11 fouls. A lot of fouls. That drives me crazy. Fouls is not good.
When Manny and Nikhil were really connecting, it seemed like that energy carried over to other parts of the team. But was that sustainable, like you said? Did you want them to progress even more?
Yeah, I mean they've got a great feel for each other, Nikhil knows when Manny leaves the pocket, and Manny can buy time in the pocket. Does a nice job of sliding in and making some time, and Nikhil will find a way to get open. So they have they work a lot together after practice. But we've got some other guys. We got to get this thing passed around, spread the wealth. We have to be that kind of offense, so they can't just bottle up Nikhil. We got to get other guys involved in it. But it was just Nikhil had a great night. I mean, the one was just a screen pass. I mean, I don't know how many guys they missed tackle. He ran from one sideline. It was about a 100-yard play because he runs from one sideline to the other. And after he was going to the other one, I was wondering, really? He kept going. He got to score a touchdown. So it's pretty good.
Coach, you said things were pretty vanilla tonight. What exactly?
It didn't do a whole lot on defense, to be quite honest. It's pretty couple coverages. That's it. And we got to work on that. And we wanted to work on our fundamentals. When you're fortunate enough to get a lead like that, it's more about the basic football with all these young guys. And we were just trying to run a couple coverages where we could be fundamentally sound and teach them how to play that way. And so there was a lot left in Coach Gonzalez's toolbox. But a lot of those young guys, especially the seconds, they went in there and made some mental errors. And we got to clean that up because they're going to have to play. These young guys got to play for us. We don't have anybody else. They got to play, and they got to play better.
At that point, you started 2 true freshmen, linebackers, and a lot of young guys. But how did you feel like they performed?
They did a good job. For 20 times. Been in high school, can come in there and start the first game in the stadium. That's pretty impressive. And they're going to be good players. And there's a couple other young ones in there. Rashari played. He's another freshman. But we got guys on defense that never started. It's not just those guys. We got 5 other guys never really started a football game on defense. So there's 7 guys over there, and it's fun to watch them. I think it was good. They got some confidence tonight, and I think going forward, they'll gain more confidence as they play.
How impressed were you tonight with Isaiah Floyd, even in the limited carries?
I was impressed with him when I saw him at San Francisco City College. That's why he's here. So it didn't surprise me what he did at all. just does what he does. Kept saying 31. That's going to practice every day. He's watching 31. We got to get two. We got to get 2 going now. We got to get number 2 going. He's pretty good too.
Did you have fun tonight, Coach?
I generally do. In football, yeah, I have fun. If you're not gonna have fun coaching football or playing football, you're in the wrong business. As I've always told you folks, I've never had a job but being in football. Took a sabbatical for about 9 years and talked about it, but it's all I've ever done. I feel very comfortable when I walk on that football field.
Felt right at home?
Right at home.
They said
I actually knew what sideline to go to too. I know people wonder, is he going to the right place? Take it right. Yeah.
They said that's what you told them before the game, which you had mentioned early days ago, was to go and have fun. That was your message.
Go have fun. Put a smile on your face, go have fun. You get to play football. It's a wonderful game. And you can't let them lose sight of that. It's a wonderful game. And you get to play with a bunch of your buddies, and winning is even funner. You know, and I'm glad they got a win. In the meeting last night, just focus that I felt from the guys after I talked to them. Before they went to bed, I said, it's going to be interesting to watch these guys play. They didn't disappoint me. And hopefully I didn't disappoint them.
Coach, I don't know if you saw, but ESPN tweeted congratulating you about the win 2 hours before the game started.
The worldwide leaders?
What do you think was like that?
Donna not. There was a bunch of them calling me today from the worldwide leader. Wonder why. Yeah. No, that's part of my family. You know, I was there for 9 years, and this is the place that got me to leave there. And you know, it's I talk to them all the time. They were wishing me well last night. I got a lot of texts from those folks back there. It's fun.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.